on, everybody? Hope everyone is having a fabulous Friday night. My name is Plug Poppy Keg, and you are tuning in as we rebuild the Buffalo Bills. I'm low-key a fan of the Buffalo Bills in real life, more so Josh Allen than anybody. They finally gave him star development in this last roster update, which is huge to me. He deserved it, well deserved. Behind him, Matt Barkley and Jake Fromm. The offensive line's not terrible. Obviously, we got to lock up Deion Dawkins long term. It's not terrible, it's not great. Tight end, we are definitely starting Dawson Knox. The fact that Cole Beasley's like 30-something years old and has, like, this man's stats. Let's look at this man's stats. They're an atrocity. Like, no one ever wakes up and decides, we're going to draft Cole Beasley. But I mean, for a guy coming out of the slot, he's not terrible. They obviously made a splash this offseason. Got Stephon Diggs, which I love that. It's someone who can catch the deep ball and consistently get separation for Josh Allen. The running backs, I mean, Singletary's slow, but Singletary's shifty. We're going to move Zach Moss up there. We might honestly move Zach Moss up to fullback too, so he gets a little more playing time. It's better than anyone else they got. On the defense, Micah High is superstar development. Jordan Poyer is behind him at 87 star. Linebackers are kinda worrisome. Tremaine Edmonds he's definitely going to be a solid building piece. AJ Klein I believe he's older. Yeah, he's 29. He's never going to get higher than a 72 in his life, so he is expendable. I don't even know who this is. Andre Smith. Wonder if he's related to Bruce Smith. Who's this? Is that Mario Addison? He's a right end now. Then you got Trent Murphy. That does not look like Trent Murphy at all, but I guess when you're 77 left end, you're obviously not getting a face scan. D tackle's another need. Jerry Hughes is solid. Ed Oliver is going to be solid. The creme de la creme on defense, Tre'Davious White at 25 years old. Superstar X Factor. Overall, just a stud. An absolute stud at quarterback. Cornerback. Sorry, I'm posting, because this is a live stream, I'm posting it to my personal page. But anyway, back on the topic. Tre'Davious White, I mean, all around, you know, it's going to be a lockdown corner for years to come when I think lockdowns, obviously. I like Tre'Davious White personally more than Ramsey. Jair Alexander is going to be a stud too. Stephon Gilmore, I mean, he's getting older, but he still can shadow with the best of them. Special teams are And specialists, I mean, nothing too crazy. We're gonna give Zach Moss the power back carries since that's what they do in real life. Give Evan Singletary the third down carries, pass catching duties, if you will. But yeah, our biggest needs right away, and this might be just me, or definitely offensive and defensive line. What other schemes use a strong arm? Is it just a vertical zone run? We'll try run and shoot. Why not? Nah. We'll just leave a vertical zone run. This defensive scheme, 4-3 quarters. No. I would like to transition to a 3-4 storm. Actually, nah. I like to have power rushers instead of speed rushers. Base 3-4, we'll run with that. Offensive playbook. We're going to be having them run New Orleans. I personally like New Orleans, as I've said in the past. And what are we going to rock defensively? Decisions. Let's rock Pittsburgh defensively. I feel like that's something new. Let's see what the cap's looking like. Wow, they have absolutely no cap space. That's amazing. You'll love to see that at the beginning of a rebuild. Alright, let's see who is expendable here. Years remaining. We're definitely not going to bring back Isaiah McKenzie. Definitely not bringing him back. Is there anyone who I might be able to get anything for in a trade? Yeah, we're gonna trade him away. Matt Milano. He doesn't fit. I mean, yeah, Matt Milano doesn't fit what we're trying to accomplish on defense. Let's get rid of Isaiah McKenzie first, see if anybody wants him. Probably not. Chargers are If the Chargers are maybe the Colts want him? Or the Eagles? Nope. You know what? Who can I get here? Honestly, we're just gonna acquire draft picks right now. If I can get a fourth for him, I'll take it. I can take a fifth, though. Isaiah McKenzie for fifth rounder. Gotta keep Wallace. Norman is definitely not coming back ever. We'll put Matt Milano at middle linebacker. He might be in our long-term plans, but he does have pass coverage, so. I mean, We're reworking the whole defense here. I don't know why I decided to commit to this at 12 a.m., but we're doing it. We're doing at least 5 years. Tyler Croft. Is anyone going to want a 72 overall tight end? That accounts for a $5.5 million cap hit. The Saints, apparently. You got any old guys you want to give me? Any scheme fits? I mean, Marcus Williams is going to be a free agent for them anyway, but we have 2 good safeties. What about Eric McCoy? He's young. Who is our center? Mitch Moore. Oh, we don't need him. Honestly, give me a second. I would take that for Tyler Croft. Trade one of our fifths for it. Okay, so Tyler Croft and a 5th for the Saints' 2nd round pick. Outside that, I mean, I don't want to go like too overboard. First year, obviously there's gonna be a lot of guys that we don't bring back, but I'm also not trying to tank the first year either. They have no cap space. Like, I don't even want to leave Norman on the team for this year. He's too old. Jerry Hughes is obviously going to right outside linebacker. And I mean, Kamara, he's too tiny to be playing a 3-4 interior lineman. How's Harrison Phillips? It's a big boy. We're gonna kick him out to right for now. My man, you are 30 and you are going to regress to like a 60. So he's an 8 million. What were the Bills thinking signing this man for that kind of contract? You got to be out of your mind. Oh, I mean, if we could get Noah Fat, I mean, nah. We're just gonna have to draft. I'll take a 2nd for him as well. Give me a 3rd. Okay, well, if I'm trading anything, I would trade a 6th and 5th. Looks like I'm not getting it done without a 3rd, y'all, so. RD tackle and a 3rd round pick for the Broncos, 2nd round pick. And I mean, I think that's about gonna do it for all the trades I want to do right now. We're gonna advance to the mid-season point, go from there. We're gonna stop a little bit beforehand now so we can upload our draft class. If y'all don't already know, Bangle on YouTube has the most wonderful draft classes of the real life players coming in. You really can't beat it. I would love Jahmyr Chase. Will I get Jahmyr Chase though? Probably not. Micah Parsons too, he's another one, my god. Those are the only players I'm physically going to scout. We're gonna put on Auto Scout, because I'm just gonna be simming. Sim to the mid-season point. How we looking? 4-4. How we looking stats-wise? We still could win the division. Josh Allen, what's up with you, man? I mean, he's not terrible, but he's also not great. He's averaging 1.5 pass touchdowns a game. Devin Singletary. Oof. None of our running backs are good. Although Zach Moss has 4 touchdowns, so whatever. Dawson Knox is our leading wide receiver. I'm confused by that more than anything. How are we looking on defense? Tremaine Edmonds leads the team in tackles. Ed Oliver with 3.5 sacks. Trent Murphy with 3. Mario Addison with 2.5. Okay. Do we have any interceptions? Micah Hyde with 3. AJ Klein with 2. Okay. See how the rest of this season goes. Hopefully good. We made wild card at 8-8. Wow. Kind of amazed. Was not expecting to. Josh Allen needs more touchdowns though. Overall better in the second half of the year. Slightly. Rushing Singletary, my man. That's bad. Zach Moss. I mean, we'll upgrade the offensive line and go from there. I feel like Zach Moss is so much bigger than 205 pounds in real life. Dude just looks like a monster. Dawson Knox with a career year. Maybe I'll boost him up. John Brown. Stephon Diggs. Even Cole Beasley. Like, good ball distribution. Defense. Tremaine Edmonds leads the team in tackles. Ed Oliver with 10.5 sacks. You love to see it. That might be good enough for a development up. Tre'Davious White got another pick and that's it. Let's view the yearly awards. I swear, Madden just loves Cam Newton. Like, he is not doing that hot in real life, but they just love him so much. Madden Sim does. Josh Allen, 8th in Offensive Player of the Year rankings. We didn't have anyone for Defensive Player of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Zach Moss finished 8th. Defensive Rookie of the Year. AJ Epinesa finishes 9th. Obviously, we're not going to have best running back or best wide receiver. Best O-line, do we have anybody? Nope. Defensive line, Ed Oliver finishes 6th. Nothing crazy. Alright. Let's sim this game. Knew that was coming. We lost to the Browns by 2 touchdowns, 42-28. Sim to the offseason. Get after it. This is where the real work begins anyway. Let's see who to bring back. I mean, Trent Murphy regressed very much. Levi Wallace, I want to bring you around for 4 years. We're throwing money at the punter. Just lock him up. I cannot bring it on myself to give Brian Winters a $6.5 million contract. How much does Feliciano want? 11. I mean, that's kind of better, but he's going to regret. I need to get one of them, so. Okay, you test out free agency, buddy. Not even going to argue that. Yeah, I mean, there's no one I really want to bring back. Matt Milano. I'd be willing to give him a 4-year. He does fit our scheme. Other than that, that's about it. Okay, so we need... Going into free agency, here's what we need. Honestly, would like Cody Ford to start at one of the spots, but we definitely need a right tackle and either a left or a right guard. How did Dawson Knox get knocked down in normal development after the year he had? Madden's back on their bullshit. Cole Beasley dropped out, I mean, understandable. We're just gonna do that right now. Ed Oliver up to superstar development. You love to see it. Great year. We need defensive ends on both sides. We need a left or right guard and a right tackle, I do believe. Yeah, right tackle. Jerry Hughes went down to normal. Alright, let's see what's out there. Hmm. I bring Sue in on a 1 year, but he is not getting anywhere close to that. I'm just throwing him this. 35 total points, you love to see that. Yeah, free agency's kind of a bust this year. Fabian Moreau. I'll even throw Justin Houston contract. Throw him that. I don't know. I could use another corner, but it's not like a necessity. We got Sue on a hell of a deal. Josh Allen's, yeah. We want to pick up his 5th year. We don't have money to get a quarterback. We need to fix whatever they did. Their cap. Yeah, I want Tremaine Edmonds. If we get Houston too, that would be huge. Nope, he rejected. Alright, let's draft it up.
The Bills
How
are
do we
now on the
pick
clock.
at number 19, but we made playoffs? Yeah, I don't know. I think we might trade back here. There's our guard. Yeah, I think for sure we are going to trade back here. Yeah, this is rough. You know what? We're going to build a lot of
Ladies
draft
and
capital
gentlemen,
in next
we've
year's
got a
draft.
trade.
There's no one I really want there.
The Bills are now on the clock.
Yeah, this draft is kind of whack. We're going to take a QB. Yeah, I think that's the move.
The Vikings are now on the clock.
Let's draft. That's player
The
capital
Bills are now
for the
on the clock.
future. I'll trade him. Get something good for it. It's not late 2nd round now, so we shall see. I mean, is tight end the move here? I'll take a shot on you.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Reach for him.
The Bills are now on the clock.
I mean, I don't want to...
The Colts are now on the clock.
That's our new left end. For sure. Gonna be our new left end. We don't pick again till round. Five. It's insane.
The Bills are now on the clock.
Is there anyone even there? Oh no. Bobby, we're still soon going to be doing the Steelers. We're cycling through it alphabetically. Soon. There is no one in this draft class. I mean, whatever. I'll take up 4th and the 5th just for
The Lions are now on the
whatever.
clock.
It ended up being a good pick because he had hidden development.
The Bills are now on the clock.
Is there anyone else I want to snag here? Yeah, all these guys are terrible. They will never see the field in my 5-year rebuild. Never. We're trading away. 4th round pick, okay.
Hold on now. This pick is trading teams. The Bills are now on the clock.
Yeah, I can't. There is no one I wanted in this draft. I feel like this draft class was kind of
If you're wondering
shallow
what the delay is, I think we've got a trade coming
in the positions I needed anyway. Draft recap. He is going to play left end. No ands, ifs, or what's about it. There's where we need him. Oh, discard change. Nice. I'm excited about the hidden player development though. It's like winning a lottery ticket in this year's Madden. Alright. We still need to get a left guard before the season starts. I took Trey Lance's trade bait because he was the best available player. 83 speed, not bad. What's his arm strength like? Throw power 94, not bad. Not competing with Josh Allen's 99 throw power, but still. Advance next week. Alright, so let's see what the salaries be looking like. Leave it to the Bills to give $2 million to someone who is 59 overall. Harrison Phillips can go. Butler can go. Johnson I need for 1 more year. John Brown might be in our long-term plans. Micah Hyde's on the wrong side of 30, but we're going to keep him around 1 more year. Just because I need to win some games. Jerry Hughes can definitely be gone though. We do have cap room, it's just no one is available. No one is probably going to bite on Jerry Hughes. The Lions. I got a eh. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Rams. Oh, you have no cap room. That's fine. I need a player anyway. 25 mil for Goff. Where is all your cap being used? Andrew Whitworth's almost 40. How do you not have any cap room? And Ramsey's cap hit's only 500K. What world are we living in? Yeah, we are not going to get a deal done. Looks like we're doing a deal with the Lions. Your cap room's minus. Oh my lord. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to try to redo that one when the season's around and they make player cuts. Is there anyone in free agency that can play left guard? Nope. 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 Sick. Alright, let's get the depth chart ready at least. Yeah, we need a left guard. I'm okay with letting, and we need a tackle too. Ooh. I mean, the defense is eh. Trade a new away though. Yeah, you're not giving me him. But honestly, what if I threw a second in there? And a fourth. Okay, so we traded Harrison Phillips, a second and a fourth for Daniels, who I believe has star development, and he fits our scheme. And he's a need at this point. Definitely not a want, but a need. So the offensive line is looking a little prettier, and I'm pretty sure Cody Ford came out as a tackle, but he's not going to fit the scheme I'm trying to run at tackle. You are getting time, but AJ Epinesa, I mean, I don't know. I can try to dump Mario Addison, since I have no more need for him. 10 million. They gave Mario Addison 10 million. Like, I'm just some guy on my couch playing Madden, but like, I don't understand how these GMs and front offices get off offering a guy like Mario Addison, who is 32 this season in real life, anything over like 5 mil. You know what? Just give me a 4th round pick, just to dump the cap, please. Give me a 4th round pick next year. I don't even care. Take him off my hands. I don't need him. It's insane. What position is he? Right end. But they're gonna be over cap. Okay, so I can definitely get a 4th from them next year, which I will gladly take. Butler, you're never gonna. How is Butler getting 8 million? Okay, Cowboys are eh. I think it's gonna be the Rams have no cap. Do the Cowboys even have cap? No. Hmm. We still need a right tackle. We're gonna sim to the regular season and go from there. See what the cap situations for teams are looking like then. You're gonna give him up? Probably not. Who's your right tackle? Lane Johnson? How are they how are they negative that far into the cap? Decisions. I mean, we just might have to do it this year without a right tackle unless we can get one. Let me see. I don't even need like an all-star right tackle. Like that's not what I'm trying to accomplish. But if there's an old guy, like I can probably get Brian Balaga. What do you need? A left outside linebacker? Well, I don't have any of those. Left guard, I'm not giving you. D tackle, what about Vernon Butler? Okay, so we traded a second and a third for Brian Balaga. Which I don't believe is bad value. It buys us another year. The offensive line's not looking bad at all. Defense can make some magic happen. We have to cut one player. Jake Fromm. We don't have time for racists. See you at the midseason. Midseason point, what's it looking like? Ooh, we got blown out by the Jaguars. That's not a good sign. We are 4-4. Josh Allen is doing a lot better than he was at this point last season. Rushing Singletary's getting a little more yards per carry. Nothing crazy. He could have hit 1,000 yards rushing this season. Receiving, Stephon Diggs. Relatively good year. Dawson Knox has 7 touchdowns. Cole Beasley has 5. Just a vulture. Defense, Tremaine Edmonds leads the team in tackles with 62. Tackles for loss, Ed Oliver has 10. Jerry Hughes has 3 sacks. AJ Epinesa has 2. Sue has 1.5. Ed Oliver has 1. Matt Milano has 1. Vernon Butler has 1. Jordan Poyer has 2 picks. Matt Milano has 1. Tremaine Edmonds has 1. Micah Hyde has 1. And Tre'Davious White has 1. We could make a push for playoffs. Hopefully. Oof, how did we finish the year? 6-10, so we lost 6 of our remaining 8 games. Josh Allen shit the bed the second half of the year. Pardon my language. Pooped the bed. Devin Singletary almost had 1,000 yards. Stephon Diggs almost. Tremaine Edmonds leads the team in tackles. Ed Oliver had 6 sacks. Tre'Davious White had 4 picks. Overall, not pleased with Josh Allen at this point. I traded a lot of capital. A lot of draft capital. To be a win now team. I mean, Diggs is at 97 overall. Josh Allen's at 88. I guess we live to fight another year. That's all we can do realistically. Let's go to the off season. Go from there. Who's ready to negotiate? Daniels, I'm trying to lock him up for a while. Micah Hyde. If you don't accept it, okay, you play for a different team, I'm gonna franchise tag you. Sue, I would let walk. I would let him walk. John Brown, I would let walk. Yeah, all these guys can walk. I'll be surprised if we get either of them. We got both of them, so we picked up Michael Gallup and Jair Alexander, and I have no cap, but that's fine.
The Bills are now on the clock.
Yep, this is our guy, Jake Vettelman.
The Rams are now on the clock.
Hidden development, ranked 4th in the class. We got him at number 7. He is going to be our starter right away. Now we don't have another pick till round 3 because of the Brian Balaga trade.
The Bills are now on the clock.
At this point, it's all about value in the late picks because we gave up a lot of capital. Any first round guys available? Nope. The D tackle, who is projected in the 7th, 6th. Honestly, I'll take you just for
The
depth.
Broncos are now on the clock.
Ranked 60 in the class, we got him at number 83.
The Bills are now on the clock.
This might be a spot where I trade back, honestly. Rebuild some of that capital. If I can get a 3rd next year. Yeah, it's not looking good. No offers really, so I mean we'll go pick our D tackle now.
The Texans are now on the clock.
Ranked 30 in true value, and we drafted him at 103.
The Bills are now on the clock. The Rams are now on the clock.
62, got him at 135.
The Bills are now on the clock.
If I could get a 4th next year for this 5th, I would be ecstatic. Yep, taking that.
I see both teams filling out cards. You know what that means? We've got a trade. The Bills are now on the clock.
Can I get one more 4th? Thank you.
What? Wait, looks like both war rooms are feverishly back on the phones. I think that means a trade is coming. The Bills are now on the clock.
Is there anybody I genuinely want there? Scouted. Whatever.
The Rams are now on the clock.
Ranked 173. We got him at 199.
The Bills are now on the clock.
Is anyone going to trade me for this? A 6? Yeah, I'll take the Eagles.
How come nobody's at the podium? That's because both teams are right now working on a trade.
Alright, so, I mean, the team's not looking terrible. We got Michael Gallup playing across from Stephon Diggs. I think that's an immediate impact upgrade. We might be in the market for a running back after next year. Honestly, if Singletary doesn't get at least 1,000 yards. Our man Vettelman starting right away. Ed Oliver's up to Superstar X Factor. Honestly, we're gonna start Epinesa. Psych, we are not. We're gonna start you right away. Epinesa's up to Stardo. So I mean, it's not looking terrible, but it's not where I want it to be. Like the cap situation's not the best. Both our safeties are gone. I'm trying to deal Micah Hyde to any team that has cap. We need someone with a 2 million cap hit. It's gonna have to be one of my fourths. We'll give him Okay, so Micah Hyde, a third and a fourth for Keanu Neal and Travis Fulgham. And since we got Keanu Neal, Jordan Poyer can go now. Who's their free safety? Marcus Williams would do that? Nope. We need to get rid of Poyer though. He's getting old and this is the last year I'm going to be able to get anything for him. I'd love to get Minka. I need to get rid of Poyer, but no team has like cap space at all. Okay, so Rams no, Raiders no, Patriots no, Panthers maybe. Oh, I would love that, but I guarantee you Jeremy Chin has decent development. All these teams have no cap room. Colts do. You wanna give up Malik Hooker? I'm not giving up that for Malik Hooker. I mean, worst case scenario, we should be able to get this done with a fifth. And a sixth. Okay, so Jordan Poyer, a fifth and a sixth gets us a second next year. Now we have to figure out who's playing free safety for us. I don't even want to do that. What's Nance like? Nance has superstar development. I'll give Josh Allen one more year. I do need a free safety though. You know what, we're gonna sign Mosley here. We're gonna make him our free safety. Yeah. Then Keanu Neal's good. And, I mean, the team's looking as good as it has. I don't know. Depending on how much money Josh Allen wants and how he does this season, I might let him walk. Now that Nance is superstar development, like, it's kind of hard to pass up. Spend some of this coach XP. player progression. We want the whole defense balling out of control. Alright, let's sim to the mid-season point, go from there. This is Josh Allen's year to decide what he's doing with his career. Three and 5. Oof. He's 5th in passing touchdowns. He's not doing. He has a 102 rating. Singletary's finally up to 4 yards a carry. Receiving. That just blows my mind. Tre'Davious White leads the league in leads the team in tackles. Rookie has 3.5 sacks, leading the team. Oliver has 3. The other rookie has 3. Jair Alexander has an interception. Does he have a touchdown now? Nope. He might be good enough to keep his starting job, but I don't know. We'll see. We made wild card at 9 and 7. The offense is looking good. Josh Allen's up to a 90. Singletary's up to an 86. The offensive line is looking solid. Dawson Knox is up to an 80. Michael Gallup's up to an 89. Diggs is at a 98. Fulgham's at 78. Rookie's up to almost 80. We have trade capital. We do. So I think next year we might make a run at it. How'd we do stats wise? Josh Allen, finally the productivity I expected. 35 touchdowns, 11 picks, 101 passer rating. Devin Singletary has 1,000 yards rushing for the first time in his career. Receiving, Diggs has 1,000 yards for the first time. Dawson Knox had 13 touchdowns and 80, almost 900 yards. Michael Gallup contributed. Defense, Edmonds led the team in tackles. How we do sack-wise. Matt Milano had 6.5. Tyrese Middlebrooks had 5. The rookie had 4.5. Levi Wallace led the team in picks. Tre'Davious White 2. Jair Alexander 2. I think we're gonna get smoked by the Chiefs realistically, but we'll see. Our defense is good. We lost 28 to 23. So we made it back to playoffs, so Ed Oliver wants to negotiate. Ed Oliver, I'm trying to make you a bill for life. Okay, so we got Ed Oliver locked up. I feel like there will be better free safeties out there, so I'm not trying to. Tremaine Edmonds, we want to lock you up. Josh Allen. You think free agency is going to be better? Well, guess what? We're tagging you. Singletary after his first 1,000-yard season. Dawson Knox. Would like to have him back. Mitch Morse. Okay, so we're not getting Mitch Morse. Cody Ford, that's a reasonable price for a guard. I'll lock him up. Yeah, that's about all I want to do. So let's advance the week, go to free agency and go from there. We'll see. Nance is down to star, so we do need to, I guess, lock Allen up long term. We need a right tackle now too. We shall see. We need a right tackle though. That's on everything. I would love that. I would love Juan Thornhill. He wants a lot of money. We're edging the Raiders by 1. We need a right tackle though, regardless of how good they are. Alright, let's see if we get them. We got them both. Let's sim to the draft. The team is looking good. We need a center too though. So we need interior offensive line. Defensively, we need right end.
The Dolphins are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock.
I think we might just have to take the running back and trade for interior line. Center. 38 picks from that, it should be there. Parker Jennings.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
Normal development. We drafted him at 20. And he was 6th in true value. But he was normal
The
development,
Bills
so.
are now on the clock.
Wow, they took the center. Decisions. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I'm trading back. I have 2 second rounders.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a trade. The Bills are now on the clock.
If I want anyone in the 3rd round, I might as well snag him here, so. Got to draft a D-tackle.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
We have so many D-tackles, but they are good trade capital. We're going to be making a splash because we have to make a run for it.
On the clock.
I don't want to say it's now or never, but is there anyone worth getting? You're going to be there.
The Bears are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock.
Whatever, we're just going to take you now.
The Titans are now on the clock.
Rank 15, we got him at 120.
The Bills are now on the clock.
Yeah, I'm not waiting on who I want. I think I'm going to take the left end.
The Chiefs are now on the clock.
Rank 61, we got him at 127. This draft class is not good.
The Bills are now on the clock.
Is there anyone there that's decent value? Sure, whatever. You're an early fifth
The
rounder.
Bengals are now on the clock.
Rank 133. We got him at 189.
The Bills are now on the clock.
We'll take a 6 from the
Hold on now.
Raiders.
This pick is trading teams. The Bills are now on the clock. Well, if you're wondering what the delay is, I think we've got a trade coming here.
Okay. It's now or never. We're gonna try to wait and try Lance. So Lance, Boyd, and a first round for upgrades on the offensive line. Actually, I'm gonna keep Moss. Wharton and a third for the Saints second round pick. We're going Green Bay's offense. And Jets defense. Oh boy. It's not looking good, y'all. Wish I knew why the team was so bad. We are 3-4. Josh Allen. I mean, I love the touchdown to interception ratio, but he needs to throw more of them. Devin Singletary's doing good. The receivers are looking good. I'm not even concerned about defense at this point. 22nd in offensive yards. 6th in total defense. Points scored. 26th in points scored. And 3rd in point allowed. Like, something's just not adding up. I don't get it. We have Diggs, we have Gallup. Like, I don't know. (11-5), so we went on a 7-1 run at the end of the season, and we lost the last week of the season. Josh Allen's up to a 93, Diggs is at a 99, Michael Gallup's up to a 92. Defensively, I mean, defense wasn't the problem. It was offense that was like everybody's doing good. I want to see how this goes.
Today, from Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York.
Our offense needs to do something. Thank you. We won that one, 31-17. We win our first playoff game. Josh Allen had a hell of an afternoon. Devin Singletary, Receiving. Dawson Knox 7 for 70. Stephon Diggs 6 for 90. Michael Gallup had a tutty. Gabriel Davis had a tutty. Travis Fulgham had a tutty. Jake Veldman had a sack. Jair Alexander had a pick. Like, this is what we're capable of. Like, if they play like that every week, I wouldn't have a problem. Alright, we're going to the divisional championship against the Chiefs again. It's gonna be tough, but I mean, I think we can pull it out. Like, we have a defense, and our offense, like, our offense should not be that bad. I mean, obviously Mahomes is just a freak. We shall see.
Today,
we're home. We're up 7-6. Easy come, easy go. Lose by 3 points, 24-21.
Even though you made it to the playoffs, and there's part of that that feels good. What do you say to your guys?
Josh Allen, minus the pick, he did good.
Make the effort to get to this game, and then point them towards the future. If we're good enough to get here, all we got to do is work harder, be better, and we can be good enough to go farther next season. How many times have we seen a team lose in the playoffs, and that girds them for a championship run in the future?
So, yeah, that one hurts. We're within 3 points. Michael Gallup had a hell of a game. Diggs was quiet. It's kind of a weird pass now. That one hurts. We're going all in last season. It's Super Bowl or bust. They say I distributed coins, but I didn't. Alright, it's into the off season. Okay, we got Allen locked up. We got Diggs locked up. Damn. We have to let a lot of people walk. We don't even have room to sign free agents. If I was doing it longer than a 5-year, I would obviously try to make cap space work, but there's no point.
The
Since this is
Bills are
last
now on
year.
the clock.
Wow, do you see how terrible this draft class is? Insane. We need
The
him.
Broncos are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock.
We need him too.
The Ravens are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock.
Okay, so the O-line's good. We got everyone back from the receivers -1.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock. The Broncos are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock.
I feel like Dwayne Bowe was a wide receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs, but what do I know?
The Dolphins are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock.
We're just gonna simulate to the end. There's no one else I want. 399s and I cannot make the playoff, or I can't make the Super Bowl to save my life. Alright, we're gonna have the rookie play third. This is it. It's the final season. We ain't even gonna stop at this mid-season point. We're just simming all the way through. Hopefully we make it. Nine and 7, we made it. I'm glad we started the rookie. Stats wise, how did we do? The offense just keeps holding us back. I don't know. Defense. We had the 31st defense in the NFL. Points scored 23rd. Points allowed 22nd. That's insane. I don't know what I gotta do for a good sim. We're gonna play keep moments.
Tonight, from Orchard Park, New York, it's the AFC Wild Card Round on
Titans march down the field like it's nothing.
around. You know, they've got something to build
That's
on
insane.
for next year, but I don't know if they want to hear that right now.
Maybe not
That
at
is
the
so
moment, but once they get
insane.
away from it a little bit and they get into their off-season program, they'll start to talk about that. And I like how you framed it. Building
I don't get
blocks,
it.
you know, building this program
I don't even
up.
want to see the stats. Like, I don't understand how they missed the field goal. A 30-yard field goal. I do not understand it. Alright, y'all, that's gonna do it for me. I mean, we made playoffs 3 years, so it's not like it was the end of the world, 3 or 4 years, but still. We could not go anywhere in playoffs, and that's the tough part. Thank you for tuning in. Next time, I don't know who we're doing next. Whoever's in alphabetical orders after the Bills. I think it might be the Bucs, so life after Tom Brady. Thank you all. Peace out.